Yeah, all of you can turn off your mic and also the video. You can turn off mic and video. Who's this Oppo A7? You can turn off your mic. Agansha, turn off your mic. Who's this Oppo A7? Please turn off your mic. Okay, you can turn off your mic and video. In case if you have any doubt, you can then turn on your mic and ask the doubt, okay? So if mic is turned on, it will be very difficult for us to communicate. From your side it will be on and it will be disturbing for all of us, even for me also. So when you join, immediately just turn off your mic. Whenever you want to ask something, only at that point of time, turn on the mic, ask and then turn off. Video also, because if video is there, there will be some lagging for some of you. So you all can turn off your video. Okay, in case if there is any lag, I will also turn off my video. Okay, so we will start with the first session, introductory session for sociology. So I'll explain the syllabus here. I hope most of you already know the syllabus and most of you have already watched my videos. So, but still when we are starting, formally I'm starting with the syllabus. So I'll try to explain the things that we are going to do in future, paper 1, paper 2. So as we have already discussed that my plan is I will cover paper 1 and paper 2 in 2.5 months. So why and how I can cover this in 2.5 months is because I am only sticking to the syllabus. So once we are sticking to the syllabus, I will be able to cover, and I've done this in 5-6 batch. This is your 7th batch, right? So 6th batch I've done this. So in 2.5 months we can cover the syllabus if we stick to the syllabus, and every session is arranged in that way only. So you will not face any problem with respect to the syllabus, and there won't be any dictation in the class. I will provide everything in PDF. So generally when I take the physical classes, I will explain a concept and after that I will dictate it. So instead of that dictation, I will provide you complete notes so that we can save, after each discussion, the dictation will again take 1 hour. So that time we can save here. So that is how I can cover this in 2.5 months. Apart from that, I've told you that I will give you the videos. Okay, all the video recordings will be provided through the application. So what you need to do now is, those who have made the admission through the website, they already have the access to the videos. Others, what you need to do is you need to download the app, Zia IAS application. Today itself you can download, and then what you need to do is you need to sign up, and then after doing this, download the app, sign up, and then send me your mail ID. Okay, so once I have the mail ID, I will give you access to the course. So you will get the previous batch course now, and it will be updated for you, and that you can use for 2 years. Complete course will be there in your my course section. So those who have purchased already from the website, those who are enrolled from the website, you already have that access. You just need to go to my course and you will get it, and you will have a validity of 2 years. And regarding test series, you can write the test series anytime, whenever, during the process of the course also you can write. Maybe after 3 chapters you can write the first test. So I will give you the test series schedule also. Or after completing the syllabus, you can write the test. So I am expecting that when you are giving prelims 2021, it is expected that till December you will be focusing on your sociology. Also your GS mains. So sociology and GS mains you will be studying till this December, and from Jan-Feb onwards you will be focusing for your prelims. So in case if you want to, you can give the test during this time, or even after your prelims also you can give the test, not a problem. Okay, so this is how I am planning the batch. I'll cover paper 1, paper 2, 2.5 months, and I'll provide the notes, so you don't want to take down anything apart from the lecture notes. Some concepts, if you need to, you can take down. Otherwise, when I dictate, there won't be any dictation or anything. Okay, and now what you need to do today is download this app. Okay, sign up and send me the mail ID. I will add you so that you will get access to the complete course today onwards, and that will have a validity of 2 years. So I hope this is clear. Now we will start with the syllabus. So the first chapter, if you see, 1 or 2 question is for sure. 1 is for sure, 100% you can expect a question from this chapter, and 3 simple topics, 3 days we will cover this. So the first one is actually related to the emergence of sociology. So if you are studying any optional, this should be your first topic, emergence of that particular subject. Okay, so in which context sociology emerged. It's a very simple topic only. We will discuss that tomorrow. And then what is the scope of the subject. So we will see what is the scope of subject, and I will tell you that even though I will discuss this in the class day after tomorrow, but once you complete sociology, you will be in a position to write a very good answer for the scope of sociology, because I will take you to a level where you will become a sociologist. So if somebody is asking to a sociologist what is the scope of the subject, they will definitely be in a position to tell in a better way. Okay, so it's not necessary that once we complete this topic you need to study and mug up the same thing that we have written in the note. You will be in a position, and I can guarantee you that you will be in a position to write very good answers with respect to this particular topic, and also this one, sociology and common sense. Questions will be there whether sociology is common sense or not. The new one who joined now, please turn off your mic. Okay, so the questions will be like, is sociology common sense? Or sociology is nothing more than common sense, discuss, comment, etc. This kind of questions you will see. Why these questions are there is because most of the things that you're studying in sociology, for example, family, religion, all these politics, everything is already known to you. Okay, so if today I'm saying that let's study family today, okay, then you will be like, what is there to study? I have a family, I know about family, I live in a family for last 20-22 years. So what is there to study about family? This is what mostly the common man think. And sociology is dealing with all these known subjects, all these topics, all these things are actually known to everyone. In fact, the GS paper 2, okay, so or sociology paper 2, if you see, that is similar to your GS paper only. Like you will see regionalism, you will see communalism, you will see fundamentalism, religion, family, social change. Okay, so all these things are actually known to you from GS also. Green revolution, sex ratio, all these will be there. Land reforms. In fact, all these are studied in GS also. So you will have confusion whether it is same or not. But obviously sociology and common sense is different. That's why that in itself is a different subject matter, and we are studying. And we studied with perspective, we studied with methods, and huge and in-depth understanding is what you can see in case of sociology. Okay, so that is about that particular topic, and we will discuss all these in detail. You don't want to worry about that. Then the sociology as science. See, this context is what you need to know first. Why this topic is there, or why this question is there, is because when sociology emerged in 1838, the initial sociologist, they wanted to give that initial legitimacy to the newly emerged subject or emerged discipline. So they tried to develop sociology on the lines similar to natural sciences. And they claimed that sociology is similar to natural science. But sociology is obviously cannot be similar to natural science, because natural science is dealing with matter which do not have any consciousness. Whereas in sociology we are dealing with individuals. So it cannot be the same, right? In that context only this question is there, whether sociology is a science or not. So all these topics are connected to that in one way or the other. This also we will discuss in detail. Science, scientific methods and its critique, major theoretical strands, positivism and its critique. Positivism is one of the initial perspective in sociology, and then fact, value, objectivity, non-positivist methodology. You see these words, you don't want to worry about anything. The first 3 chapters are slightly different for you, and it will be slightly difficult for you because this is very theoretical, and then onwards it's going to be very easy. Okay, so if you see, the first 10 sessions is the maximum that you may face some difficulty in getting that touch. Once we complete that, then it will be very easy for you in the coming sessions. Once we start thinkers and all, it will be very easy for you. Okay, so Then we have research methods and analysis. Some research methods like qualitative methods, quantitative methods, the different techniques of data collection. There are many techniques of data collection that we need to study, like participant observation, interview, schedule, focus group discussion, content analysis, questionnaire, case study. Different techniques are there. We will discuss everything. And these topics may be already common to you, like variables. Variable is an entity which can take of different values. Sampling, instead of studying the huge population, you will study the small sample of that population. Hypothesis, reliability, validity. Okay. Now this is the most important chapter. 60% directly, and if you see 80% of your paper 1 is directly from this topic, because the next chapter that we are going to discuss about is stratification. There also you will see thinkers and their theories. Then in the chapter of religion also you will see the theories. In the chapter of family also, social change also, politics also, everywhere you will see the impact of these thinkers. So in my opinion, 80% of your syllabus is directly, or at least directly 60% and indirectly 80% is from thinkers. Okay, so you won't understand the theories at this point of time, but the thinkers that you need to see is Karl Marx, most important one, Emile Durkheim, not T is there, Emile Durkheim, Max Weber, and Talcott Parsons. L is not there. Talcott Parsons, Robert Merton, and G.H. Mead. So these are the 6 thinkers. Very easy. This is my strong area, and once we complete the syllabus, this is going to be your strong area. And if you're strong in thinkers, you will be in a position to answer any question from paper 1 very easily. Okay, and once you're strong in thinkers, there is a predictability in paper 1. You can score very high mark in paper 1. Okay, so next chapter is stratification and mobility. This is again very important, not only from sociology point of view. Once you have a good understanding on this particular chapter, even your personality will also improve. The way you see things will change. Okay, your perspectives will change, your personality will change. You see the topics here: equality, okay, inequality, hierarchy, exclusion, poverty, deprivation, and then theories. Okay, so then we will see the dimensions of stratification. Social mobility. Social mobility means movement from bottom to top or top to bottom. This is upward mobility, this is downward mobility. Getting education, getting job, etc. is upward mobility. So we will discuss about all these. Social mobility, what are the open, closed system. Okay, for example, class system is open where mobility is more. Caste system is closed, no chance of mobility. You born as a Brahmin, you end as a Brahmin. You born as a Dalit, you end as a Dalit. What are the different types of mobility? What are the sources or causes of mobility? Everything we will discuss. But this chapter is going to be very important, and I'll tell you, you will try to see inequality and all in a very different perspective. Till now, what is your understanding about inequality? And once we complete this chapter, your understanding about inequality will be entirely different. You will even be in a position to justify the inequality that you see in society. Despite the fact that various measures by the government, why still inequality is there? So there are some purpose, there are some functions for inequality, and we will try to identify that, and you will even be in a position to justify some kind of inequality. You may even say some kind of crime is functional. Okay, so we will come to all these. That's why I've told you, once we're done with this, your perspective, the way you see the things will change drastically. So that's going to improve your personality also, especially this chapter. Then work and economic life is a very simple topic. What are the different social organization of work in different societies? Formal, informal organization of work. You know what is formal, you know what is informal organization. You also may be part of, some of you might be part of formal structure, some of you may be working in informal structure, and how labor and society is connected, we will discuss. Sociological theories of power. So what is power, what is authority, etc. Then what are the different theories? What are the theories by Marx, Weber, okay, Parson? Exactly the same we will be discussing in thinkers. So it will be very easy for you here. Same only. It is just an extension of thinkers, this part. Then what is bureaucracy, what is pressure group, what are political parties, nation, state, citizenship, democracy, civil society, and ideology. protest, agitation, social movements, collective action, revolution. These are very, very simple topics. Again, religion. In this chapter, sociological theories of religion. So we will see Karl Marx theory of religion is going to be very easy. Weber theory of religion, Parson theory of religion, Durkheim theory of religion, all we will see in thinkers, and again this is going to be an extension of that particular chapter. Okay, and this topic, religion and society, and also this chapter, that is politics and society, you will see in paper 2 also. So exactly the same topics you will see in paper 2. So when we discuss in paper 1, it is at the international context, and when we discuss in paper 2, it is going to be in the Indian context. Both politics and society as well as religion, and also the next chapter, that is family, system of kinship. This also exactly in the same way this you will see in paper 2. So what I will do when we discuss these chapters, once we complete thinkers, we will move to these chapters. So for example, when we discuss about system of kinship, I will bring together paper 1 and paper 2. So there is no need to prepare it separately. And it is impossible, the same topics. What are the types and forms of family? What do you mean by lineage and descent? Everything we will cover together from paper 1 as well as paper 2, keeping it together. It will be very easy. That overlapping in fact actually is going to help you a lot. So much of overlapping is there, and this overlapping is going to reduce your burden in a much better way than what you can imagine. And this kind of overlapping you won't find in any other subject also. Okay, like contemporary trends, like live-in relation, gay parent family, single parent family, all these weekend family, plastic sexuality, symmetrical family. You can see a lot of different types of family. These are the contemporary trends, apart from the basic one, that is nuclear family. So all these we will discuss, and then social change in modern society. There's a last chapter in your paper 1. So with this, paper 1 is over. So you see how small and how confined the syllabus is. It's very simple, and paper 1 we can finish in 1.5 months, and paper 2 in another 1 month we will finish the syllabus. Okay, so I've told you already that all of you please download the application and sign up and send me the mail ID so that I can add you in the course. Okay, apart from that, I'll share you this Play Store link in case if it is required in the application. And one more point, I'll share your Telegram link. Apart from the one that is available in public, I'll share you the Telegram link. That is a private channel where you will get all the PDFs. Apart from the application, also the notes are available. I will be sharing all the notes to our WhatsApp group just before the class, but already the notes are all completely there in the Telegram channel, which you can see the previous batch students are also part of it. Okay, so join the Telegram channel. That link also I'll send you. So today I will be sending you 2 links, one for the application for getting your classes, and second for the Telegram private channel for your notes. In application also you have notes, but it will be very easy for you to get it from the Telegram. You can take the printout and everything. And daily before the class itself, I will share you the PDF in your WhatsApp group. Okay. So here, sociological theories of social change, development and dependency. We will see agents of social change. For example, education is an agent of social change. That is what asked here. Science and technology and social change, law and social change. Everything we will discuss. All these are agents. Okay. So that's about your paper 1. It's a very simple topic. So we basically discussed about the first chapter, that is related to emergence, the sociology discipline, then one related to science, then one related to methods, then one related to thinkers, and then we have discussed about stratification. 5 small topics. Okay. Apart from that, we discussed about work and economic life, politics and society, religion, family, and then social change. So simple, 10 chapters. You will not face any problem in any of the topics of any of the chapters. Okay. Now paper 2. And paper 2, it is paper 2 is actually very easy because it is very general, and just because it is very easy and general, it will be very difficult to score also. And even in my experience also, it was like this. I consistently scored 150 plus in my 3 mains in paper 1. But in the last attempt where I got selected, that is, I got around 267. That was actually the less mark which I've got. 301 I got in my first mains, 304 I got in my second mains, and last one, which was actually, the scaling was there, and relatively sociology was not doing good, but 267 out of which I got 150 1 or 150 something, 151 in paper 1, but 117 or 116 in paper 2. So what I'm saying is paper 2 there are some limitations. You study everything but you won't get anything. Randomly they will ask you sex ratio, MGNREGA, right to education, like these kind of questions will be asked, and rarely you will get questions from the syllabus, and in fact some people will consider it as easy because all these are general in nature. And the advantage is there won't be any question in paper 2 which you don't know. You will know everything, but the problem is you may not get the good marks that you can get in paper 1. Because paper 1 is in our hand, we know what is going to be asked and we just need to reproduce what all things that is there in our hand. But in paper 2 it is so dynamic, and in that way it may be slightly difficult for some of you, and for some of you it will be very, very easy also. Here also some thinkers are there, but these thinkers are not that important, like Indology, G.S. Gure, M.N. Srinivas, structural functionalism. So M.N. Srinivas is actually similar to Emile Durkheim that we will study in paper 1, and A.R. Desai, that is a Marxist sociology, so his assumptions are similar to Karl Marx that we will study again in paper 1. Then impact of colonial rule on Indian society. So this is actually, you should be studying from history only. Okay, like what is the social background of Indian nationalism? We will study Indian nationalism in history, but here we will identify what are the social background. Social background means the role of peasants, role of the women, okay, etc. All this we will have to discuss. Modernization of Indian tradition, protest and movements during colonial period. Various movements were there during the British period, so we will have to discuss that. Social reforms, all these Brahmo Samaj, Arya Samaj, Pratana Samaj, Wahhabi movement, Aligarh movement, all these have to be coming under. Wahhabi movement is not a reform, but all these will come here. Okay, and then rural and agrarian social structure. So here, idea of Indian village, how you understand Indian village, and we have to see the various village studies. So the topic is given just like village studies, and that in itself make it slightly difficult or complex because you don't know whose village study and how many village studies. So many village studies are there. They can ask you from anywhere, but till now such kind of unexpected question was not asked from here, but there is a possibility that they can ask you any village studies. So many village studies are there, but again there is a predictability. We will see the important studies. Okay, agrarian social structure, evolution of land tenure system. This you will study in history actually, that permanent settlement, Mahalwari settlement, and the Ryotwari settlement, etc. These are land tenure system. And then land reforms, again you will study in post-independence, also in your economy. What are they? Like abolition of intermediaries, okay, tenancy reforms, consolidation of land holding, ceiling on land holding, cooperative farming, etc. are the main land reforms. Then caste system. In caste system, various perspectives related to caste system. What are the features of caste system? Features means there is a segmental division, caste based occupation is there, it is hereditary in nature, hierarchy is there, caste based marriage, that means caste endogamy, you have to marry within caste is there, some civil religious disability. All these we will discuss. Okay, at this point of time you don't want to break your head, I'll take care of your sociology completely. You just focus on your GS only. Then untouchability, what are the different forms in which it is practiced and what are the different perspectives to understand untouchability. Tribal communities, in fact, is actually a geography topic only. You will have to study this tribal anyway for your geography. You will definitely get one question from tribes for sure in your prelims. Here geographical spread, like in North India, South India, Eastern part of India, what are the different tribal groups, what are the problems in defining the tribes, colonial policies and tribes, issues of what are the problems that we and them also face while integrating the tribals to the mainstream. We will see all these. Social classes in India is a very simple topic. What are the agrarian classes? What are the classes like zamindars or landlords, the peasants, the sharecroppers, the tenants, etc. Different classes we will see. Industrial class structure, then middle class. System of kinship in India. Earlier just kinship, now in India, same lineage and descent types of kinship systems, family and marriage in India, household dimensions of family, Patriarchy. What is patriarchy? Patriarchy is basically the male dominance, entitlements, and sexual division of labor. So sexual division of labor means labor is divided on the basis of sex. Like female will do certain kind of occupation, male do certain kind of occupation. That we need to discuss there. Religion, before also we have seen. In this also you will see what are the religious communities in India. Okay, and then what are the problems of minorities? Except Hindus, all are minorities. So what are the main problem? Marginalization, exploitation. We will discuss all this. Then social changes in India, vision of social change in India, idea of development planning and mixed economy. So what are the idea of development planning post-independence? Okay, it was mixed economy, and it is mixed economy, you know, especially after independence. It was mixed economy with a tilt towards socialism, and then post 1991 you can see again mixed economy but a tilt towards capitalism, and opened up our economy. And we were expecting that when we open up our economy, the investments will come and employment opportunities will increase. So the problem of unemployment will be solved, poverty will come down, inequality will come down, etc. But what happened? Contrary to these expectations, when you see during 93, 94, 95 time, poverty have increased, unemployment have increased, inequality have increased. The reason is the investments and all came, but all came in all these were capital intensive investment, not labor intensive. If it is labor intensive, then only it will result into employment generation, no? So again the government understood government cannot stay away, so government intervention is actually required. So from 2005, mid of 2000s onwards, you will see government intervention is actually increasing further in terms of various policies like MGNREGA, Food Security Act, Forest Rights Act, etc. we will see. Okay. So constitution, law and social change. How constitution or law bringing social change? Various example, you know, anti-Sati resolution, how it brought change to the life of the women, or Widow Remarriage Act, ban on female infanticide, dowry prohibition, Hindu Remarriage Act. So divorce was incorporated, Domestic Violence Act. All these you can talk from the perspective of women only. Apart from that, anti-untouchability laws, constitution, right to equality, right to education, right to life. Okay, so even without me teaching you this particular topic, you can write very good answers with respect to the contents that I have told you. Education and social change. Okay, and then rural and agrarian transformation in India, programs of rural development, community development program, cooperatives, poverty alleviation schemes, green revolution and social change. So green revolution, what are the main social change? We are not concerned about the economic aspect of green revolution, that the productivity increased, the profitability increased, food scarce country to food rich country. We are not interested in all that. We are interested in social change, how it affects the society. For example, in a study by a sociologist, Nivedita Menon, there was an understanding that in Punjab and Haryana, the reason for the skewed sex ratio, it is because of green revolution. Why? Because from non-green revolution to green revolution area, there is a migration, and agricultural laborers are migrating. So who will migrate mainly? Male migration is there. So here in green revolution area like Punjab and Haryana, male migration is more, so male population is high. Here female population will increase because male population will come down automatically. So that is one of the reason for increasing sex ratio in non-green revolution area like Kerala and all, and here skewed sex ratio, that means male population is more. Okay, so that is one of the reason. Or another impact of green revolution with respect to sex ratios, now after green revolution, lot of profit and lot of money, people have access to ultrasound technologies, and then there are a lot of female feticide happen because of that access when you are affluent, when you have money. Secondly, because of this, another impact is here a feminization of agriculture. Because agricultural labor, male has gone, now female have to take up the agriculture in the land which is left out. So that led to feminization of agriculture. And feminization of poverty also you can write here. So all these are social impact of what? Green revolution. And a general studies student can never even think of this. I am sure that I can even tell that in this batch itself, we have around 30 students, but still you will not be able to think of this dimension if you're not a sociology student. for sure. Okay, and there is no problem in writing all these in your GS answers, in your essay also. Essay and all, if you write this, it will give you very good perspective. So it actually shows that character of the person also. It's a very good advantage if you can write. Then changing modes of production in Indian agriculture, capitalist mode or feudal mode, or is it a combination of both? We will see that. Problems of rural labor, bondage, migration, all these can be essay topics also. Industrialization and urbanization in India, evolution of modern industry in India, growth of urban settlements in India, working class structure, mobilization, informal sector, child labor, okay, slums and deprivation in urban areas. Then politics and society, exactly the same, very same only you have seen in paper 1 also. Nation, democracy, citizenship, political parties, pressure groups, okay, regionalism, decentralization of power, secularization. So when we discuss about regionalism, we will discuss different levels of regionalism, like interstate regionalism, then intrastate regionalism, and then suprastate regionalism, etc. Intra means within the state, between region there is regionalism. Okay, for example, north and south. Okay, for example, if you talk about UP, between, or if you talk about Tamil Nadu, south and north, there are issues. That is intra, within state. Then between Tamil Nadu and Kerala, this is interstate regionalism. Suprastate means separation from the state, separation from the country, that movements. Okay, secession movements mainly. Now this is very, very important chapter. 2 questions are for sure from this particular chapter. And that too, if this 2 is asked in this year, next year there will be 2 questions from this 3. So high level of predictability is there in this chapter. Peasant and farmers movement, women movement, and in case if you see 2017 essay, this was actually asked, new women movement. So directly we will write from here. No need to read anything else for that. Backward classes movement or Dalit movements, environmental movement like Chipko movement, etc. Ethnicity movements. 2 questions are for sure from this chapter. Population dynamics, this is something which I generally won't take in class because it's so simple topic only. Population size, growth, composition and distribution, components of population growth, birth, death, migration, population policy and family planning. Now this I will take emerging issues like aging, sex ratio, child and infant mortality, reproductive health. All these are known to you, but we will discuss. Challenges of social transformation, crisis of development. When there is a development, there are some crises because you have to displace a lot of people. Mainly tribals will be the victim, and the resettlement of those evicted people or the displaced people is a big problem. Physical as well as emotional, psychological and social resettlement, rehabilitation is required. Okay, so and financial settlement is also a big problem. We will discuss poverty, deprivation, inequality. We have seen this in your stratification chapter also in paper 1. Violence against women, caste issues, ethnic conflicts, communalism, religious revivalism, illiteracy and disparities in education. So that's about your paper 2. So this is your syllabus and you see here the syllabus is so simple and very easy only, and we will cover this in 2.5 months, and after that if you wish you can write the test, or even before that also you will write the test. So as I have told you, today I will be sharing with you the test syllabus. You can go through that. The syllabus wise split up is there. So once we complete the area, either you can go for the test, no problem. And then second thing that I'll do is I'll share you the app link, download it, sign up. See, just by downloading, and don't send me the mail ID. I am making it very clear that you have to sign up and send me. Then I can add you. Most of you have already purchased it from the website itself, so you already have the access. Don't worry about that. So it's not only through website, you can download it as application also and you can use. In case if you miss out any class, or in case if you want to listen to the class first before attending the live class, still you can do. Okay, and then I'll share you the Telegram link. And if any one of you are not there in the WhatsApp group, message me into my number, personal number, and I will add you to the WhatsApp group also. So that's about the introductory session. Now we can discuss whatever doubts you have, we can discuss now. Whenever you have any doubt, you can turn on your mic and then you can speak. Source to be referred. Yeah. Source to be referred mainly. See, paper 1, stick to the class notes. Paper 1 we are complete in itself, and within paper 1 thinkers we are complete in itself, nothing else is required. But still, if you need to read, you can read Ritzer. Maybe for thinkers, if you need to read, but once we done with thinker, you will understand that actually not required. Otherwise, Harlambos. Harlambos orange book is fine. In case if you're not getting, you can get the blue one and you can read that. And you know, you are writing in 2021, till December you have time. So one reading of Harlambos is very good for you. Okay, now if you're asking me what topics you need to read, basically we need few chapters only from Harlambos. Everything else will be covered in the class properly. So you may need to read from family, chapter of family, stratification, politics mainly. Okay, so family, then religion, and maybe social change also. These are the specific topics. No, family, stratification, politics, religion. Okay, but if possible, hardly you will take 1 week. Just complete one reading of the Harlambos. It will be very beneficial to you. You have enough time and just complete one reading, you will get to know what is sociology. You may not understand, it's okay. We are going to deal everything in the class. So one reading of Harlambos is fine, and then you see the class notes is enough for you. Harlambos, then as a guide you can, as a go-to material. Okay, in case if you are not satisfied with any of the topic that you have, as a go-to material, go for essential sociology. For example, some chapters like stratification, this book is good but not for thinkers, not for paper 2. Okay, so go to material essential sociology you can go. When it comes to paper 2, again for as a go to material you can go for essential sociology plus KL Sharma, social structure and social change. I will tell this when we discuss about some other books like Danagare, Ghanshyam Shah, etc. is required, but at this point of time you just need only this book from paper 2 for paper 2 and Harlambos for paper 1. These 2 books is what you need. That's it as of now. And essential sociology, I've told you, this is a go-to material. In case if you feel that you are not sufficient or you need to read something else, you can go for it. Anything else? So we meet.
Hello, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, apart from class notes, NCERT book are needed or not?
NCERT book, when you have time you can read, but I don't think that is actually required. You can just go for Harlambos, and from exam point of view Harlambos is better. And for paper 2 mainly we will go for IGNO and KL Sharma. This some selective topics, even for paper 1 also we can read that, but mainly you focus on Harlambos and KL Sharma now. When you need to read IGNO, everything I will discuss in the class when the appropriate time comes. Okay, so my video was on, that's why was there any delay in the sound, or the sound is clear?
No problem, sir. Everything is perfect.
Okay, yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Tell me, be louder.
Yeah, okay. I have both the orange one and the blue one with Harlambos. Which one I will start with?
Orange is good. In fact, see, blue is good, but when I'm saying orange is good means from the perspective of exam, it is having less content, so that is enough for you. In that way, I'm saying orange is fine. When you have time, you can read blue one also, not a problem. It will be good if you can read, but orange will be sufficient.
Okay, sir.
Anything else? So we meet every day at 9 p.m. Okay, I have different batches in different times, so we will fix it 9 p.m. Mostly on weekdays only. Rarely I will take on weekends. In case we have a class on weekends, I will let you know. Okay, much before I will let you know. So normally weekdays. In some days, if we don't have any class on weekdays, then also I will let you know. So always you have to keep a watch on the WhatsApp group. Okay. So if you don't have any other doubts, we can stop here, and tomorrow we will start with the first topic, that is emergence of sociology. Are we okay? Yeah. So I'll stop here. Any doubts if you have, you can message me in WhatsApp also, you can message me personally. I will reply to you. In case if I am not replying when you are writing an answer, or in case any of the answer if I am not replying, you just message me, just remind me again, because I may see the message, but I may be having class. So every day I have 4 or 5 classes. Starting at 4 o'clock I have classes till 10 o'clock. Okay, so 5 batches there every day, and I may think that I will reply it later in case if it need to type more. So in case if I'm not replying, and if you see the blue tick, then you can remind me. Obviously I'll reply to any question, no problem. Okay, so we will stop here. So see you guys tomorrow. We'll start with the first topic.